Hi guys, we're here. Good morning. I'm actually going to be doing some dishes, so it's gonna be like a mini vlog with like a reading portion for free for members, and feel free to join us. But yeah, it's free to watch. But yeah, I'll be reading birth charts for like an hour about, and last night was really fun. We had like a long chat. That was really fun. So I actually had a lot of dreams, and we were talking so much about dreams last night. And then Spirit was like showing me like a lot of past life stuff, which was really cool. Showing me like oh, by the way, yeah, on this channel, so if it's your first time, I'm actually an oracle. Maybe it's not your first time, maybe you've been viewing for some time. I'm an oracle, a shaman, so I'm doing energy work. I'm not just like talking, you know, so I'm actually reading the energy, and I feel a lot. I pick up on a lot because I'm a Pluto rising especially. And yes, Scorpio rising at that, and basically a lot of hairiness coming through at times. And I'm very honest with what I pick up on. So if I'm feeling a really nasty energy on your energy, I'm going to clear that. I use spit. I've always used spit since I was a child, okay, to clear energy. So before I even really knew, you know, really how spit has magical properties and such. Yes, so if that bothers you, if that irks you, just as a heads up, yeah, just keep that in mind, okay? That's how I do my work here. You know, every medium has their way. Some people, they use sage. So just do keep that in mind. If you're a new viewer or whatnot, and it doesn't matter to me, whatever it is. Well, let's get further though. We're probably going to be doing again about an hour. And we'll see what Spirit will want to bring up when it comes to your personal chart, your personal energies, okay? Special shout out to members. You guys are awesome. You help this channel continue the way that it does. And those of you who've been members for a long while now, oh my god, that's crazy. Bro, hashtag when you be reading tea, not tea leaf, coffee leaves, like maybe like a few days later in the sink. But for real, it's interesting there. Yes. It's fascinating. That was fascinating. Yeah, these coffee grounds. Wow. Wow. Yo. That's interesting as heck. So yeah, this is charcoal wreath. That was fun. Yes, let's see here. So, yes, but we were saying, clear down the right side body. I'm hearing the name Andrew. But yeah, like, members, you guys make the difference. You are seen. You support this channel in ways that someone who's just viewing just, they don't. Everybody has their way of supporting, right? But yeah, you guys are, you know, you make the difference. So I'll tell it to you like that. And I have been feeling guided last few months to do some private reads on the general channel. So we've been doing some, and I just love it. Astrology, I'd say, is like my first love before even channeling and tarot. All right. He's mighty jam-packed. This dishwasher, yes. All right. to the beat, beat. Back that up to the beat, beat. Yeah, rebuke it. So, and this is a narcissist reptilian free zone. Let's just mention that as well. You know, why not? I don't read on reptilian DNA. I don't read on reptilian frequency. We'll say it like that, rather. And I'll say this video is for entertainment purposes only. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a popcorn. You're laughing very, very hard. All right. Oh, Lord. Well, it wasn't entertainment until then. Shoot. Didn't know your voice could do that, Nat. Yep. Didn't know they made them like them reptilians either, but they do. All right, so we're almost done with this whole Virgo 6th house stuff, and yes. You guys missed the cooking videos? I noticed like that one got a heck of a ton of views. People really, I was having fun doing that. Maybe we'll do that again. I'm not sure when, but, or whatever, I don't know, like, if it's in, you know, but we'll see. Yeah, and Jealous Evil Eye gets sucked down a portal, you know, we won't even go to the, yeah, won't even go to the lengths to describing where they go. Just, yeah. Know that you're on the clock with spirit buzzing when you you're hating and you're throwing evil eye. That includes people who watch this channel. Spirit has brought to my attention that people are watching this channel to literally just be a weirdo. Okay, so we got some routine house making, and we got to just set some rules down, it seems. Okay, for some people, even though I'm sure we're mostly members right now viewing. Maybe not. No, I know that we got some haters up in the little club here, okay? So just in the crew, in the club. Yeah, even on members. I know we got a lot of weirdos lurking. Okay. In many ways, I don't blame you, because yeah, I know I got a very high vibration and you want some of that, but nah, you don't steal energy. That's not how you do it here. Okay, you have to learn. You have to sit down and learn. And also that includes ancient slave owners. Yes, that's right. We don't tolerate none of that. Okay, and when I read, I see your past life. So when I take it all in, baby. So, all right, I'm not about to lie on none of that. When I used to do private, freaking privates, oh my God. I mean, it's like, bro, like a quasi-Hitler coming in to get a read. Like, I'm gonna tell you how it is, bitch. No, like, and you doing black magic, oh hell no. I will tell it to your face. I will tell it to your face that you are not welcome here as well, all right? From the guides, you can sit, you can watch, but the spirit team always gonna tag you out your aura. You're gonna give you little, yeah, little, little goodie bag to go. All right, yeah, because this is not your home. Never was, never will be. We don't condone that. And this is a general video for entertainment only. So yeah, I hope again you guys are laughing really like hard and shit. Everyone, yeah, I'm sure like LOL, yeah, is like where it's at right now and stuff. But yeah. Let's get further, and we're almost done with the sink here. Just do some energy clearing. Oh yes, and that's that. I do hex back, by the way. When you throw evil eye, I do hex back. Irrespective of this video in general, if you have ever thrown evil eye, that was seen, and you were booked for karma for 100% realsies. Okay, realsies. I don't know, maybe someone talking like that or whatever. I know the sink is running, Karen. Okay, Jesus. All right, some frequencies. But yeah, let's get back to my members. Having said that, there are those who are obviously extremely high vibrational on this channel, and that's the thing. Like when we're members, it's a good time to mention maybe that it's way different, yo. Like the energy is just like, oh, like I feel like I can just, you know, read. You know, it's like on the freaking like general videos, you know, it's like this is polluted. The energies. And you know, it's like so impossible as a true reader, like to actually read through that, because it's literally like dense muddy water. And I'm not about to, you know, just pretend that's like not happening, right? So I gotta be honest with where I'm reading and what I'm reading, and yeah, so, but members is lovely. I mean, the energy just shifts, and I know that anyone who's on members is like, oh my god, like I love members. It's so fun. Like we just have great downloads, and we are able to actually get down to like nitty gritty focal points and the cosmos and astro, which we talk a lot about there. As I said it, yes, astrology is my first true love. I think the astrology you have to know, especially as well, like your personal, situation when it comes to the alignments. It'll tell you so much about why, like, you could potentially be experiencing what you're experiencing, right? Nothing is guaranteed. Like, if someone goes, oh, do I have a good birth chart or a bad birth chart? When I used to do privates, people would ask that all the time. No, it's not such a thing. It's not about like what is, okay? We're here to create, and that's a potentialism, right? And the birth chart is just a template for that. It's the barometer for what you have come here to desire, okay? In creating is how I hear it. What you are here to desire in transforming, transmuting, and you have to recall your power when it comes to astrology. Otherwise, it could be really like unhelpful, right? And looking at your chart, it could be kind of like daunting. Like, you know, even like I've seen a lot of these articles where people they even like write about astrology and even like placements in astrology, and I don't know, Spirit wants to go into this, but and it's like, bro, why are you talking like fatalistically? You never know what placement really could do what that person can do, what that soul could do with that energy at their disposal. It's just such an orchestra. You have to see everything in the chart all together to really understand and tap in and feel what is the current handle that person has on their chart. I mean, you could have so many planets in Scorpio, and you've got unenlightened Scorpio energy, where Pluto ultimately at the end becomes self-destructing, okay? Let alone, right, the manipulative side where you're trying to control another person with that energy. It's self-destructing, and it's self-imposing. Or you could have enlightened Scorpio, and that's a totally different ball game, and it's a game changer, really, Scorpio, right? It's powerful as hell energy. It can be. So it's it can be really ground shaking in so many ways. Like, you know, okay, take it as you will. Those of you with a lot of Scorpio, you know, yeah, I'm sure it also took time getting to know that side of yourself. You know, making sure that you don't destroy with that energy that you could create with. So that's, I mean, it's a lot of energy at your disposal, even with a little bit of access to Pluto's, how do we say, frequencies. So a lot of it is, well, people telling you, like, I don't know, maybe some of you have literally like read about astrology, you've read up on your chart, and it's like, maybe even you don't even want to like read on your chart. That's what I'm hearing. It's interesting. Okay. Because I mean, it's just like these cookie cutter descriptions. Nah. So anyway, when I read, I'm going to read on your chart. When I read on the charts now, this is something channeled as well. I always channel as I read astrology. I take what Spirit says about your chart. And I'm going to be really, really, again, like really honest with what I'm picking up on. Now I have 1% on the phone. I have to wash my hands like a Virgo. Okay. That was definitely not Virgo hand washing. We be there probably. Okay. Oh, interesting, Amanda. Okay. Yeah, you know, so before I had my exact birth time, I actually I rectified it. I was reading both descriptions, and I could tell by the descriptions what I was. Yeah, I could tell that I was in a Western astrology, because it was between Moon and Scorpio, I think, and a Moon in Sag. And reading the descriptions, I knew I was a Moon in Sagittarius. But yeah, anyways, guys, we're reading on members only here, so I'm going to tick the chat. over to members only. Clear down the whole entire right side of the body in the root chakra and the sacral. Clear the energy. Love and light to all. Back that up to the beat. And yes, the purposes of this reading are for shadow work purposes. These are messages from your spirit team, your guides, and this is what they want you to hear and to know about whatever that may want to come through. Again, I'm a psychic. I pick up on the energy, so things may come through that are just kind of like unrelated, okay, to the chart that your guides want you to know. So keep that in mind. If that makes you uncomfortable in a very public general setting, then please, maybe don't join the session, okay? I'll say it like that. Even though, I really want to, I love astrology. I love to read on everybody. Ideally, I feel like it could just be so very helpful. Okay. So guys, members only now. Please join members. If you want to still participate, you can participate now if you join now. And that's join, big button next to subscribe. Thanks again for your support. The energy exchange, reciprocity. What in the hell is down there? What is that? That's crazy. Oh my god. So, okay. Cue to self. Yeah, look under the mirror more often. Who would have thought, right? Okay. So let's see first that I'm seeing the first person. I'm just going to pick based on my intuition calling. Okay. It's nothing like so-called personal. Sometimes spirit doesn't. I'll say it like this. When I used to do privates for pay, like per private, some videos would be 3 minutes long. I swear to God, they're paying the same thing as someone who got 2 hours of a reading because it's just what your guides want you to hear and to know. So sometimes, it's not really meant for you to have a reading at this time. Okay, so don't take it like personally. But if you do, then oh well. So what's going on? Let's get first into Hafner Equine Foundation. Okay. Thank you so much for being a member. I'm touched by you. It's always lovely to feel you in the chat. Right off the bat, I'm picking up that there is something that you're very passionate about. It's a cause. It's something that you may not even be involved in yet. Spirit says, like, it's something that, those moments when you start something, it's a seed, but then it grows into something totally different. It's like the thought of having children. You have kids and it's like, okay, I thought maybe my kids would be like this or like that. They totally like blew your expectations. They may not look anything even like you, okay? For example. And it could be that you have like a passion right now, but it's framed in a certain way is what I hear. And it could really translate to something else down the line. It's also giving me like when you start some kind of project and you think that this is going to serve this kind of community or it's going to speak to these kinds of certain issues, and people end up using it for something else entirely, right? It's interesting. That energy could be really prominent, and you probably do have some kind of placement in the chart, probably a yod or a grand trine. Let's see. That would speak to this. I feel like you have a bounty of opportunity here, and you know that, but it's like, where does it go? What does it all really mean? Okay. So, clear it. It has to do with your past. I'm seeing it has to do with your personal experiences in this life, what you've been through and so on, whatever that means. These things accumulate, and I hear that they help shape the course of why you create. Maybe the reason for why you do what you do changes, perhaps, okay, like as you see it. Maybe in the beginning it's like, oh, I thought I was doing this for this reason, but then it's, maybe even you want to incorporate something into what you do. Hi, Jane. Here's Alex again, doing his thing. Being a Scorpio. Okay. You have a lot of spirit team, council members. Oh my God. You have a lot going on. You have so much going on. Wow. It's really impressive. I feel like, a lot of people, they trust you with their talk. I hear it like that. And so let's look at the chart. You have, I'm hearing something about public speaking. I'm hearing also something about art, curation, deco, art curation management, something like that. You are someone people trust. Yeah, you have a yod. You have a yod with your Venus, your Chiron, and your North Node. Okay, this is interesting. You know, with this very particular yod placement, what I am getting from your guides is that you probably have found this through time that you are really strong where you are controversial. Okay, you are at your sort of peak when you're really being like that person, if that makes sense. And with that Chiron in your 10th house in Gemini, we were saying that it could be coming from your personal experiences. People may be very like even like intimidated by you, like you know, because they don't have the experiences that you have, which is silly. You know, you may receive some evil eye as well because of this throughout your time on this planet. Like, you know, people who just like give you evil eye for the weirdest reasons. Like, what? Like, they're jealous that you are. It's not even. It's your capacity to create with challenging experiences. Some people maybe were in your shoes and they didn't supersede those particular experiences that you have, and that really is very triggering to them somehow. This could translate in a number of ways. You know, there could be some challenges in the financial front where people want to sort of like, you know, God forbid, kind of like attack your crafts. And maybe, but you found this, that every time you've realized I ascend into my higher calling and path, I receive this kind of criticism, this critical acclaim of my work. And I feel like, you know, I feel like, you know, you start to pick up on this little pattern, and you know you're gonna continue carrying this out is what I do here. And Venus in Scorpio, that rules the assets of others. It's Venus, yeah, and in the 3rd house. Yeah, and maybe you are doing high risk management. It could be of either information or assets, literally. I'm hearing something about liquidation of assets. Whether you do that already or whether you could eventually. Yeah, I mean, this is something that with Pluto and Scorpio as well, you have a stellium in Scorpio in your 3rd house. So this is about also information that people feel you have that can help them to get what they need to do done. Hi, Jade. So, and the sun for you is in the 2nd house, yeah, which is again about assets. It's again Venus. Excuse me. So, you have a unique outlook, but this is also just coming through. Like, you could also be really attractive. People could be really jealous of you. Oh my God, like, I don't know, I just kind of seen that, you know, it's like, wow, like, okay, you know, people may even try to befriend you, but it's like, you'll see their motive over time. You found that you have to really trust people. You have to really be able to trust people. You know, and it's like, okay, people trust me, but I gotta really weed out, you know, because you come across a lot of characters, say like that, Venus in Scorpio, you know, and it's like, wow, like, what the hell is wrong with this person? But yeah, why did I, you know, attract this person to my business or something like that? Yeah, it's this Pluto energy, and it's like, they kind of smell like what you're doing out. It kind of gives like, be careful who you, let's say, share your talent with, share your gifts with, share your time with, because not everybody is deserving. Now, I'm looking at a very interesting configuration in your chart, which is what looks like a star, you know? I'm sure you've seen it. It's interesting because it's like perfect. It's like an envelope and it goes like that, right? A crisscross. I think it's like literally like symmetrical down to the degree. But like it looks like an hourglass, and then there's like, yeah, your opposition with a Jupiter and Ascendant, Virgo Pisces, and it's exact. It's crazy. Interesting there. So yeah, something is you are very listen, Spirit is saying you need to understand you're going to be annoying to some people here. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're pushing out, whether it's content or whatever, there are certain people that are like finding that very quality of your path irate. They're irate because of what you're doing. I don't know, maybe you are literally like disrupting an industry and it's like you're not realizing. It's like someone who's just like happy-go-lucky and like doing their shit. And I'm hearing French, Venusian, yeah, it has to do with Venus. It's like, you know, they have to struggle to do what you do. They have to work really, really fucking hard to just do a little bit of what you do. And I feel like you come in, it's not like you're cocky about it. It's not like, you know, you're trying to like rub this in anyone's face, but they're just taking it that way, if that makes sense. Yeah, I feel a lot of people, you know, yeah, but you're doing big things, and there's a reason, of course, why Spirit gives you what they give you to transmute. It could literally be, I don't know if you ever worked in like finances, but it could be literally finances, or information about something about how to maybe manage finances. I feel like, yeah, maybe a lot of people also want access to your talent, whether it's like a client or whatever, as a client to you, but not for the right reasons. And you have to kind of be like, sorry, like, I don't want to give my service to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You also have the North Node in the 8th house in Aries. Wow. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be that person, you know, that people really, because it's a fine dance. They're going to try to capsize you. I hear it like that. They try to take your craft over, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And so you realize, oh, no, I cannot let everybody in. Okay. This is, I can't, I will not survive, you know, so you have to kind of be maybe a bit sneaky sometimes. And I'm seeing like a lot of like, you know, angles, people trying to take advantage of you in doing what you're doing, maybe even legally. It's like, God, get out of my energy. So maybe you learn certain experiences earlier in life where it's like, okay, I gotta be careful, gotta be a little careful here. And I have to go about this in a very surreptitious way. Maybe even there's an influence on politics, or eventually there will be, maybe your work could garner attention in certain political realms, circles. You do have Mars. Oh my God, your Mars is literally at 1 of Aquarius. Yeah, so that's the energy right there. I just keep hearing people so triggered by you. Mars, yeah, Mars conjunct with the moon, but it's either you truly genuinely are an asset to them, or they want to like mess your pacing up. It's like weird, you know, it's getting childish energy. Yeah, I see a very competitive energy here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's like they want to know, like, why you won the competition. And anyways, just return it. Like, it could honestly, you know, be something, even in the family, but it's just something even, like, unspoken. It's under the surface. You just feel that some people inherently don't want to support you doing this amazing feat that you are accomplishing. And it's, like, one of those moments, it could even be frickin' family members, you know? Like, you just feel like, you know, why you support the stranger on the street more than you support me. That's what I'm hearing, you know, and that's the thing sometimes with light working. You never know whose demons you're rattling with what you're carrying out. I'm hearing something about South Carolina. I'm seeing something, yeah, I'm seeing a big capital SC. Yeah, with Mars conjunct the moon, I see like some contentions with maybe even a mother figure or a father figure. I don't know if it's your own or what, but at a certain point, like, people may just show you their fucking true colors. Like, I mean, in a really, really, I'm sure you've seen some people here just acting some kind of way in your presence. Even maybe in a love capacity. Yeah, like, people could be kind of triggered by you. I don't know. It's like, are you staring at my man? It's like, no. Anyways, but it's like their little story in their little head, you know? It's something like that. Anyways, even masculines, you know, could be quite triggered. Yeah, because, like, you know, in terms of a love capacity, Mars and Aquarius and Moon and Cap, like, side by side to one another by a few degrees separation is kind of interesting. The Moon being very grounded and sobering. And this is all, mind you, happening in the 5th house, so they don't really know what to expect from you. It's like, what am I getting? What am I getting here? I can't tell. You throw them off maybe a little bit, you know. Some with a lot of Aquarius and Capricorn could do really well with your energy, though. I'm seeing a train conductor here. I feel like you have a very, like, particular type that you would be attracted to. I also feel like you could entertain bullshit, but you won't invest in it for the long term. Maybe it's interesting at first, like, you could be quite interested in varying walks of life, people from different places around the world. But in terms of, like, really investing, some people may even deem you a player. It's like, man, you know, she really broke my heart. I'm hearing that. Oh, yeah, like, I really fell in love with her, but they don't realize that until after, like, you left. Like, you left, you leave your mark on people, is what I hear, especially in love relationships, love capacity. And this is just what's coming through. Yeah, a lot of masculines, you know, they don't know how to process. Yeah, they're intimidated by you. Yeah, Moon at 29 in Capricorn, it's like, man, I feel like nothing shakes her. I'm hearing it like this. Man, like, why do I feel like, yeah, like, nothing really bothers her. Nothing really gets to her. Like, people probably really hard to manipulate you. not even like in an attitude sense, it's just like the bare bone facts of it. You're very, 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 very smart. I'm seeing that as well from what I'm reading here in the energy. I mean, you are really, yeah, you are intellectually bent. You probably, yeah, right, a Virgo rising, let's not forget that. You know, you're just taking it all in. I don't see cockiness at all when it comes to that. But people, it's like they're upset, like you got the A, you know? So I was like, well, go and study, girl. God damn. People are targeting you, I swear to God. Yeah, like, you know, yeah, so it's funny, it's maybe, yeah, I see this huge white dove, this bird flying, you know, you may not see it like that, but people could be like interpreting your energy in a certain way, and I see that you have a humbleness about you, and with the Jupiter Pisces, but it's like you may trigger people in their shadow, like their fears. I'm seeing a dollar sign here. I don't know, it's interesting. It's like, did that really like bother you like that? I hear it like that. Yeah, but they may even, yeah. I see something about that, though, the masculines, Mars conjunct Moon in the 5th house. Sometimes it's hard to relate, you know, to people. Sometimes maybe people are intimidated by you in a sexual capacity. Okay, so hopefully we don't mind the detail. Yeah. Especially when it comes to parenting, parental roles and figures with Moon so strong Capricorn. They may be really attracted to you, but then they cannot handle what you bring up in them. It's like, okay, now you're really getting to my shadow now, yeah. When it comes to their, you know, paternal figure, their maternal figure, Moon, feminine, in the Capricorn, Saturn, daddy, energy, so, and you got the Mars there. So it's like, what's wrong? Let's just do it. It's like, you're doing this like really fast egg beater, and they're like, I'm kind of like not able to swim, but they don't want to tell you that, and so you're making them look some kind of way, and it's funny, it's interesting, you know, you're putting them, it's like you're sort of like, yeah, you're putting them on the spot. It's like you surprise them. Yeah, you take them by surprise. You know, maybe when they first meet you. I want to say Virgo is too far off from a Capricorn and this energy, but yeah, it's like maybe they even think that they could kind of maybe even take advantage of you, like, oh, you know, I'm gonna flirt her up, but then when they get to the sexual side, especially something about sex, you know, 5th house about fun and pleasure, like they're just like, okay, I don't know what this is anymore. You know, they lose their track. You know, you start to they get sober in your presence. I'm hearing that. Okay, so maybe I'm not a player. Maybe they thought they were a player, you know. So, but I feel you're greatly unaware of like this process of through where people you know, travel their own psyche in the context of the connection with you, which is probably a good thing. I mean, why would you need to? You know, it's like, I mean, that would be. It's like, oh my God, did I hurt his feelings when I said that? Like, there's none of that. Thank God. With a Moon, you know, but you do have Jupiter. Make a great counselor. Again, I just hear, you know, people trust you. They know, you know, when they meet you immediately, like, I can trust this person. I feel people even be jealous that you're trustworthy. I mean, that's the kind of thing. So you make a great, like, show host, like, talk about relationships or your life experiences and kind of seeing, like, yeah, like some kind of, like, maybe even nose anchor energy. I know. Interesting, yeah. Virgo rising, yes. And then you got that Scorpio, like bam, 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 bam. But damn, the wit, Virgo. You retain information, and yeah, it's like you remember. You can really remember. You solder it in your mind, and you can quickly sort of synapse. And Jade is sitting here as a Sagittarius. He's a Saggy. Your Midheaven is in Gemini. You have a lot of Mercury, yeah. So that's what I'm getting. Thank you so very much for your support on this channel. And yeah, it was really fun reading your chart. And yeah, by all means, like, feel free to circle back. All right, with your chart. Like, if we do this again, even if I already read on you, don't ever feel like, oh, I should have read on me. So that's that. I would love to read on anybody that I've already read on again, given that Spirit is supportive of that. Thank you for your support, Hafner. Now I'm going to read on another person in the chat. In the chatina. Okay, I'm seeing here Visionary. Visionary says you usually look at your Vedic chart. Oh, really? Okay, can I read your Western? Let me read your Western, Visionary. you have like a really good friend or someone in your energy that either wants to be a really good friend to you, or there's something about that. I feel like this is maybe something Spirit wants to bring to your attention about this person, but let's see. I see someone coming in. It's either like, I see it as a feminine. I see it as feminine, and she wants to be an asset to you is what I'm saying. Or like she's going to come in. She may have an opportunity, a work opportunity is what I'm hearing. But I see you kind of maybe like besties with this girl. So whether that's already happened or what, but let's see. I'm hearing she really likes you. She has her eye on you. She wants to connect with you. I'm hearing money. It has to do with money. So yeah, maybe, yeah, like she's about to pop up. Oh my God, that's crazy because it could even be a guide. I see something popping up that says Magdalene, like Mary Magdalene. Something popping up about travel. You know, you may eventually travel with this person. I don't know, maybe this is a new bestie that's coming through. Interesting, like a new soul contract, unless of course you know who this is. Maybe Spirit says like keep an eye out because this person they're trying to come in through your portal. And they want to connect and like, yes, May 6th. May 6th, 1992. Oh my God, also Texas, funny. Yeah, that's not the first time that happened where it's like everyone on that day is like more or less from the same place. So 9, okay, cool. Got the birth times. 9:24 p.m. Yes, Isaac. Oh, water. You want? Wait. Isaac wants to go up. It's funny because Isaac is a Gemini. Oh my God. Say what? Oh, but you're a Taurus. But yeah, maybe this person who wants to come in could have a lot of Gemini. They could bring you more into like your 3rd house. You do have Saturn in the 3rd. I see a masculine with really tall, he's tall, very tall with square glasses, dark rimmed square glasses. He has a crush on you. Interesting. So you have a lot. You have a grand Earth trine. Yeah, you got a lot of grand Earth trines. Holy shit. So I'm hearing something about creative production. Okay, just looking at it from like a soul path purpose calling. I also see that at some point in time you'll have a huge competitor, someone who's gonna just try to like be so weird on you. Like it has to do with your work. Like it's giving, you know, you create like the next, let's just give an example, like a Louis Vuitton or something. You know, you have your own brand. My nose is itching right there, like as if I had like a nose piercing or something right there. You know, and then this person come in like copying your shit or something. You know, they want to be weird, okay? Whoever this is, just know that. I see that coming from your Pluto in the 12th, okay? So it could be a Scorpio. Excuse me. You're just a sliver off from an intercepted house in the 12th, but it's technically not an intercepted house from what I see here. I think it's using whole house system. But yes, this person is just like gonna be a whole like weirdo. Like they're just a nag. It's like someone wants to like cry at your birthday party or some shit. It's like, go to hell, bitch. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. So you know, it's at some point in time you're gonna have to just kind of see this person for who they are. It's a frenemy energy. She's gonna like, I'm hearing she may try to copy your craft or whatever. I don't know if you designed something even or what, but it's like copycats, giving clone copycat energy. It's like, okay, you know, that's just weird. Like, okay, yeah. I see that even because it's connecting into your Mercury. Yeah, she may even try to jab you from a relationship. Okay, it's giving tabloids. That's it. She want to go to the tabloids and talk some shit about like what she knows on you. It's like, who is this? Like she may try to like spread your secrets and stuff. She's gonna go talk about your relationships. What? Oh my God. Oh, I see. Your Scorpio rising. Yeah, Vedic. Interesting. Funny, you know. That's crazy. Yeah, I see this, you know, Pluto in the 12th coming in. It's like she's like, it's a past life hater. 12th house is hidden enemies, and Pluto in the 12th and Scorpio. They're just so triggered by you, but it's like they don't tell it to your face. You're gonna see it in the tabloids. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if you have like paparazzi thing going on, but Mercury and Aries so petty connecting to that Pluto in the 12th. Like they want to just do the most and just say the most. It's like, okay, congratulations, like you're I'm not even gonna say it, but yeah. Chiron and Leo, it's like you know, they want to like confuse you. They want to even distract you. Maybe even some of your exes could be involved here. You, I think, have realized I got to be careful like who I have sex with or who I'm connecting to physically, or you know, because the word can really spread and they want to sabotage shit. You know, they want to sabotage. You may even realize at a certain point, you know, the overlap between for personal life and your career. You know, oh. Yeah, that could be. She younger? Your sister? Because yeah, it's like giving this petty, like, yeah, maybe they know, because this is someone who would have, they would have like maybe very personal information about you, God forbid try to use it against you. Like, you know what this is giving? This is giving that reading we did for 2025 yearly. Yeah, I'm hearing that, I see this person hearing and listening to you and like snooping on you. But like for the purpose of like, it's like a landline phone number. I don't know if maybe I don't know if they tapped your wife or maybe they're in your vicinity, but it's like this person was like sitting there like a whole like, you know, a jester of a scribe, you know, listening and taking notes on your private life and then wanting to like sell that off. I'm even hearing that. I don't know, maybe at some point in time, you know, you could really hit some of you are in highball of fame here, and you know, you're gonna see the people's truest colors. Like, I mean, you did what? Yeah. They may be triggered, you know, because they may even like literally try to sabotage your love relationships with that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like you learned very early on. I need to be careful when it comes to that, and just being cognizant and aware that, you know, yeah, that could happen even, you know, because we wouldn't think really. They're jealous of your love relationships or whatever. It does sound like it could potentially be. Oh, interesting. Oh, your Buddhism, interesting. So, yeah, you know, I have yet to really figure that out, like for myself. Like in Vedic, I'm a Libra rising, but then in Western, I'm a Scorpio rising. I can kind of see both, you know. But I think that I'm definitely like visually I'm a Scorpio rising. It's just interesting to think. Then in Vedic, it's like I would be a moon in Scorpio. In Western, I'm a moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, it's interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Vedic. Oh my God, listen. Yeah, I think like honestly, this is a chart where we have to see like, you know, NDA sign and stuff eventually. It's like, whoa, who was it? Before someone started dating, so he was a football player or whatever, there was this whole like controversy. Yeah, right before he had to go on everyone he talked to on social media, hey, like don't talk about like what we did or something, yeah. Oh yeah, the 2025 yearly reading where like someone's friend like wanted to punk them and put them on the spot in front of everybody. They got sold out or something like that. So, yeah, I just see a lot of shit talking, like people going and sitting and congregating in the Cheesecake Factory talking fuck you smack. It's like, yeah, she looks so tan, like you see that? Yeah, I know. It's like, God, you guys have no life. No life. So it's giving paparazzi, it's giving hyena tribe vibes, it's giving, you know, compliment at the end of the day, really. I mean, yeah, they choose to talk about you, so, yeah. So, they have to remind each other, hey, like, yeah, you didn't chew your food a lot, yeah, you've been talking a lot, let's eat our food, yeah, it's like, yeah. Okay, just return that shit. So, I do see you eventually, like, attracting, you know, a partner who is very attractive. I mean, this person, I don't know if you're dating someone or what. This is giving power couple, yeah. If they think they're jealous now, oh my God, I hope they're wearing, yeah, they have their Amelia Earhart getup, yeah, on, because these people they won't be able to handle what they see. And at that point, it could be a financial thing. I see a lot of people gonna envy your partner, whoever you end up with or whatever. Could be a Virgo. 44, 44 right there. A Taurus, Virgo. He's talking on the astral. He's saying, I already see you. I have my eye on you. He has a very protective eye on you. So you guys already connected on the astral. Something about church. No, you know, I've seen that a lot. I've seen empty seventh house a lot. I've seen empty seventh. What's your Venus doing? Your Venus is close to your sun. Nah, you got Venus in the fifth house in Taurus. You got a strong Venus. No. And do you have a retro Venus? No. I don't see any concern with that. Mars and I would be more concerned about Mars at 0 degrees of Aries. You know, yeah. Be careful about, especially in the fourth house, like getting into arguments with family members. You know, fourth house of church. Yeah. Some people just, you know, be so weird and triggered. Like, I'm seeing like hair pulling, you know, out of, people can get really, really, and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to get triggered, like secondhand triggered by them, you know. It's like they see you and they just, yeah. So I would have a nice evil eye, you know, on any social media posts that you post, like somehow incorporate that if you feel guided, of course. Or, you know, like wear evil eye jewelry and amulets. Because people just be sitting and staring at your pictures and like just being weird. So, and yeah, I don't know. Be careful with the cars and with water with cars specifically. I mean, it's not about getting paranoid, but just, yeah, something about water cars. I mean, that like machinery with water, like boats maybe. I don't know. Just, yeah, I don't know. Boats. Mars at 0 degrees. Maybe, you know, earlier in life, you know, it's a foolishness. Maybe, you know, you would just like fly off the handle with a temper sometimes. And it's like, you're really pissing me off. And so, yeah. Oh my God. Wait a second. You also have a fire trine. Yo. Oh my goodness. Listen. All right. So you got a fire trine too, girl. Oh. Okay, with a Mars at 0 degrees. Excuse me. With a Mars at 0 degrees of Aries. In the 4th house. Okay. It's connecting your water houses. This is interesting. I'm sure you've seen it. So you have Chiron, you have Ascendant, you have Mars in a grand fire trine configuration in water houses. Then you've got, hold up, like overlapping, you know, earth trines. I'm hearing get the bag, okay? So you could have, you know, I see this eventually kind of like where you create for yourself, eventually you'll find that, you know, heck, I could help others with this, doing this very same thing. I'm hearing accomplices. Having a good like partner back in a career could be really like take your work to the next level in terms of whatever this is. Okay, I don't know. Do you have like I'm sure it's like something entrepreneurial and creative. Oh Lord. Oh. So yeah, it could be past life stuff. Yeah, you know. So, but this is very, very fascinating because there's so much at your disposal with this creative energy. And your Mars connecting on that grand fire trine to your ascendant rising. Yeah, people will try to distract you with the drama so that you don't, I'm seeing, so that you don't really go for this, like all the way. Excuse me, throat chakra. But it's something that will be hard at first maybe, but then it's going to fuel your project of life. So it's like, who was that guy, Wayne Dyer? You know, he wrote his book and he said that earlier in life his father was a drunkard. And then yes, and then at first it was really hard for him, but then he created something really profound from that. So it's kind of giving something like that, like you kind of transmute that and you realize like, okay, even like they're making fun of, let's say when I was young, they're making fun of this or that about me, but then that ended up being my signature. It's like, imagine like Marilyn Monroe being like heckled for her beauty mark, but then, you know, that ended up being her trademark moment. So yeah, aesthetically. So yeah, there's something here that is gonna Branding. You got to brand your own thing. Apparently, there's so much on your chart. So interesting. I'll leave that there. A lot came through. Thank you so much for your support. It's always really fun and lovely to read with you. I remember last time we read, and it was really, really lovely. Thank you for your support. Caroline, thank you so much for your super chat. I see that right there. Y'all are so lovely. This means a lot to me, you know. I say it like again and again, like Astro is my love, and to see you guys supporting the channel in this is just really cool. So yeah, I don't do privates anymore, but this is the closest thing to it. And so when we do this from time to time, yeah, I have a lot of fun with that. Caroline, I'm going to read on you there. I see you popping up right there. Okay, so 120. And again, I'm just going with wherever spirit is guiding me. 1981. I'm seeing something about love coming up. I see something about love. There's a change in, let's see. There's something about love. I'm also seeing someone here on the other side. Could be a lover. I don't know if you have a lover who has passed or what, but I do see someone here on the other side. In the morning, 7:46. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing actually a lot of, you got a lot of energies around you. Like, I don't know, you may find that you attract a lot of, like, spirits. You could have a lot of Cancer or Pisces in the chart. Let's see. So 120, 1981. Yeah, there's someone here on the other side who's, like, around you at this time, like, really heavily. They're kind of, like, just floating around you. They've taken to your energy. I think they're protecting you. I think it's protection, from what I'm seeing. Okay. Oh my God. Have you ever seen your chart, Caroline? Very interesting. You have like a diamond sitting on Chiron. Chiron is holding the anchor with this energy. Thank God it's in Taurus. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Thank God it's in the third house. Thank God, because that would break anyone. Okay, right. That's enough to break anybody. That energy. You know, there are certain maybe experiences that you really grew from. Did you have like an early death in the family or something of that? Oh, thank you so much, Visionary. Oh, I love you, girl. Thank you so much for your lovely comment and your super chat. You guys are so fun. I swear to God, every time I'm like, I don't want to just do 1 hour spirit. I just want to keep going. Like, this is so fun. But yeah, I guess that's why they put a time on it. They're like, all right, gotta do 1 hour. Otherwise, now it would be going on and on. So yeah, I think I had one time a private reading. It was like 5 hours or something. Anyway, so 4 or something. But yeah, okay. So getting back, yeah, 4.5. Chiron, Caroline. I don't know if, oh, hell yay. I don't know, this placement, there are things that you've seen in life. There are things that you've been through. Thank God it makes you stronger. Okay, I'm going to say it like that because anyone who, is weak-minded, weak-willed, would not be able to handle this. Maybe you don't even realize maybe that. I don't know. Maybe it's not a big deal to you. But know that, yeah, Spirit is saying that you are like stronger and braver than you know. With Chiron here in Taurus, and in the third house, okay, whatever the challenges, okay, you're able to sort of continue to move through those challenges, yeah, in the third house, it allows us to kind of like not take it so seriously, even if it's like really serious, if that makes sense. Now, rebuke it down the back, yeah, sense. I see a lot of spiritual activity around you. Okay, I see like a lot of spirits around you. I just keep seeing that. So you do have Venus in the 12th house. Interesting. You have a lot of lovers from past lives who have decided to be a guide to you. Okay, in this, they chose to protect you in this lifetime, not incarnate, but to protect you. Have there been challenges in love? Okay, Venus in the 12th house can sometimes speak of this sort of elusiveness to whatever we see in that house. And Venus there, but they're very much there. You have a lot of guides, okay? And they are definitely around you. Animals could love you. And I'm seeing spirits again. So maybe you go to like the, I'm here in afterlife. Maybe you visit the afterlife quite often, like you're traveling. You're traveling between dimensions a lot. If you go to the graveyard a lot, I don't know. Yeah, you're very much kind of like in this interim space between the 12th house and the first. A lot of energies are drawn to you. Now, are you aware of this, Caroline? Oh, you love animals? Oh, we're traveling in your dreams, yeah. I see that you're really like Piscean. Yeah, you have a lot of Pisces. And Neptune for you is in Sag. Co-parenting, right? Signs with Jupiter. So Neptune in the 11th, you have an intercepted 11th house. Interesting. Sometimes, yeah, you may feel like you're sort of like floating, you know? I'm just like passively like moving through life. Yeah, but you know, you're very sensitive and receptive to frequencies. I see, rebuke it. I see like a lot of, how do we say, like you're not alone, you know, you feel you could travel easily between dimensions, and you don't feel alone. Like there's a lot, maybe someone looks at you, they're like, oh, like, are you really like okay spending all that alone time? It's like, yes, you know, you have a lot of spirits around you, so there is this presence. But maybe when it, how do I describe this, like someone listening to headphones, to them they're listening to a lot of sounds, but then if someone walks by them, they don't hear those sounds, right? So it looks like they're just sitting there, you know. You could be sitting there for hours listening to music, and you've been traveling, but someone just walking by you, you know, your reality is very unique. What you experience is not what people maybe experience or can perceive you would be experiencing around you. Maybe there is even like a high spectrum autism, or you're very sensitive to sounds, noises, or you can see auras, you know, something like that. But yeah, I see you like floating. Then moon in Cancer. Wow. At 29 degrees? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so like, okay, like I'm kind of getting that you could also do spectrometry. Like you could, if you walk into a room, you could pick up on the vibes like immediately. You could probably even do like, heck, you know what you could, yeah, when you touch an object, you could literally, you could do like cold case solves. Like, there was a psychic, she could pinpoint where the missing persons was. Yeah, and she worked with the police department on that. I don't remember her name, but yeah, I'm kind of getting something like that. Like you could cold case solve. I hear that again. Wow. So whether or not you knew that, you know, if you touch an object, like you could feel the energy associated with, like you could see the history. Kind of seeing something really crazy here. Like I see you like touch an object, and it's like you going like through the timeline. You could time travel kind of vibes. Yeah. I'm seeing something here. Yeah. But it's like, yo, and you have your Midheaven in Scorpio. Oh my god. Something about like places and objects. I keep seeing like graveyard. Yeah, it's like, but it's something very ethereal. It's something where, like, even you are transported yourself, like, into another little alternate universe. Like, when you are, yeah, you spend a lot of time talking to your guys, and meditating, maybe dreaming. You're doing yeah, you're always like, I feel like you're rarely even like fully on Earth. I'll be honest. Most of the time, like, you are like, traveling. Yeah. Maybe sometimes you get distracted, but you're just like processing your reality, like on the energy plane. Yeah, I feel like you like your alone time, you know. Sometimes people have maybe a hard time relating to, I'll be very honest. But I mean, you may feel like you're not really of this world, you know. It's like I'm busy. Like maybe you're not processing like really what or how, but you just know like I am somewhere else right now, and it's true. Maybe sometimes people wonder like, are you paying attention to me? But I don't know. You know, it's like yeah, you're like busy with spirits. I don't know. Maybe you know, the spirit, you notice like I want to spend more time alone than like with people. Okay, maybe like later in life you realize like I just want to be like with peace and quiet. I personally could really relate to this. Like dealing with people in the matrix is so tiring, is so exhausting, you know. Lord, like, I just, you know, why can't I just like lay in a prairie and like take the vibes in? So something like that, maybe, you know, for you. Like you feel it's a much more enriching experience when you're just like, you know, taking the energy in. I see like nature could be really helpful for you. And again, animals, something with animals. I'm hearing precious stones, something about jewelry. Yeah. You could be very like, I see you like when you touch objects, maybe even Reiki. I don't know about Reiki. I feel it's, I mean, yeah, whatever you feel, but I'm seeing what Spirit's saying here as more like, even like retelling events, Akashic work, maybe even, you know, being able to tell. I prefer in my throat, like a fur ball. Being able to tell, like, yeah, like maybe channeling, you know. You do have an Aquarius stellium. Oh my God, your sun is at 0 degrees. Of Aqua as well. Yeah, it's like people may find you very eccentric and like quirky and like, you look like you're floating. I'm hearing that. I just keep hearing that though. Interesting. Now, yeah, and that could also be protection. Like your guides don't really want like people like taking advantage of you. I don't know what that means. You know, maybe sometimes they want your chakra guard down and they don't want people around you at all times. So maybe a lot of the time you feel like you're spending a lot of time in your so-called head or meditating or, yes. So yeah, it's giving like forest nymph vibes. Yeah. I really feel you could solve mysteries, for real. So I don't know, it's interesting. The mysteries of life. It's kind of giving like, yeah. And you do have Uranus conjunct Midheaven. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. We could go on and on, so much fun reading the chart like that. And you have Jupiter conjunct Saturn in the 8th house. Yeah, like you could even like, I feel like you could literally do even like some kind of like forensic stuff. Yeah, I hear it like that. All right, thank you so much again. I'm touched by your support. Spirit wants to leave it there, okay? And yeah, I'm seeing something about actual like crystals and stuff. Okay. We're gonna do one more here, you guys. I'm gonna read on, who is this? Mamma Mia, January 19th, 2000. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I don't know, it's weird to hear like born in 2000. My cousin was born in 2000, I think. All right. Okay, January 1st, January 19th. Okay. So, 118. I'm seeing something about, Gemini energy here. Okay. You could be in an argument with someone here. I see that. Someone here could be a Gemini. There's like some kind of misunderstanding between the two of you here. I'm hearing Pillow Talk by Zane. Someone maybe misinterpreted what you said. Okay, let's hear it. Oh, you're Ascendant Rising Gemini. Oh wow. You have a Chiron. So you have a stellium. You have a yawn. Okay, talk about misunderstanding. Someone here, you know, they took something that you said like in a weird way. Can I see a little more on that, Spirit? First of all, thank you so much for your support on Memberolas. Yeah, what the hell happened here? Someone here, hearing it has to do, okay. I'm hearing something about Diva. We may go over a little bit the hour mark because we had a long disclaimer in the beginning. We were doing like dishes and stuff, so we'll go a little bit longer than an hour, right? Yeah, like someone here, it's funny because I'm hearing they could be a Sagittarius, Gemini, and it's funny because yes, this yacht is connecting to your Sagittarius. Someone here is misinterpreting you. It's just coming out. Is there anyone on your mind that you were in an argument with, or there's some kind of like misconstrued? Something was yeah, something about a delay. Maybe you're not aware of this, but this person could have taken this in the wrong way, and they're like talking to someone about you. I don't know. It's like, who gives a damn? This person gives. It's kind of giving maybe a little bit of this hidden enemy energy that we were seeing. We were reading on. Oh, you do have an intercepted 12th house. Okay, so this is about like sharing the details with the devil. there could be times, you know, but I'm hearing that it's now. Okay, good. Okay, so you know exactly what this is about. This is about sharing the details with the devil. And it makes me think of the Virgo reading that we did, the members weekly plus monthly tier, I think it was, or a weekly tier really recently. Someone here, you know, it's like they're acting maybe even like, you know, they're your friend, and then ding, ding, ding. They're taking something that you said or did, and it's like they want to use it against you somehow, which is not cool, obviously, at all. But they're like taking advantage of maybe your weakness in some way. Chiron conjunct Pluto, like, it's like, yeah, I'm here a scaly. Scaly back. I don't know what that means. Scaly. Scales. Fish scales. Maybe they're Pisces. Maybe they all on Neptune. I mean, that's also fishy behavior. This person could be fishy. Generally speaking, Saturn in the 12th, okay, they could even be a whole, like, business, you know, a business, like, someone here who just, I mean, this is bad news bears, whoever this is. They want to sort of, like, but the thing about the yod, of course, yeah, they're talking about you. I don't know. I mean, I keep hearing that. Like, they're conspiring. Like, okay, did you hear, like, she said that or that? It's like, maybe even something legal. It's giving, like, weird sales energy. Like, they want to, charlatan, like, they want to, they're planning to write the contract in a very particular way. So that, yeah, I mean, this is sick. I don't know, whatever this is. Rebuke it. It's a past life thing. I'm hearing it has to do with certain assets that they don't want you to have. Okay, they don't want you to have these assets, whether it's emotional assets. They want to mess with your emotional, you know, they want to, like, frame you. Even I'm hearing that, like, something about they want to say, like, you're crazy or something, so that they don't have to pay you something. I don't know what that's about, but there's something here that's owed to you, and these people trying to act smart, play smart, and it could even be something legal. It could be something financial. As you said, you know more or less, like, what this is. So yeah, and I just see it's a group of people. Even I do see that, like, they want to figure out a way so that, like, they won't have to give this up to you. It's like, yeah, that, no, you can, yeah, I'm going to be honest, you know, I think you do need to be careful, generally, yeah, for someone trying to frame you. This could have to do with, like, money, especially given the Saturn and the moon, and I just don't like that. It's, let me draw an example. Like, I'll say you work for a company, you know, and you've been working there a long time, and they just want to exploit you. It's like, then after you work so hard for them, then they want to, like, offer to fire you so that they don't give you the royalties. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I think that being really clear and careful about signing contracts, any legal documents, making sure that you can trust people. I feel you are owed something, and I think, you know, in this lifetime, like, that shit is yours. That is meant to be yours, but they don't want to give it up. Oh, whoa, God. Yeah, I see them talking about you. It makes sense that it's work, you know, Saturn in the 12th and Taurus, like, again, like, 12th house, hidden enemy energies. But I feel like it's also, like, something deeply, like, rooted as a past life thing where these people, it's like, man, why are you, like, weird, you know? They're evil eyeing so that they don't want to give you whatever this is. Yeah, it's like they want to gang up on you. God, go to hell. Just go. I'm gonna take myself away from here. But then, you know, there's this, like, entrapment, because I feel like, yeah, something is owed to you. I keep hearing that. So, it's like pirates, you know, they want to, like, take your ship. They want to, they're riding up on with these spurs on their wheels on the highway, on a Route 66. It's like, yeah, so maybe just be careful, like, blurring the lines between friendship and definitely, like, talking about, I would keep your level ups hella private. Especially in the work capacity. I mean, ringleader. I mean, I can't believe she said that. So this is catty as hell. This is honestly something just very high school like, very high school like. It reminds me, like, when I was in I think it was even, like, elementary school, you know. I had this like so-called group of friends. It was more like this like it was like a little cult of like cool girls. Hey, you, the cool girls in school. And like for like a hot day, they wanted to befriend me. And then like for no reason, they started to make fun of me. Like first they were like, yeah, you're in our club now. Then it's like, then the next day they were like, actually, yeah, I heard that they started to talk shit that I was wearing overalls. I used to always wear overalls, like I love overalls, and they started making fun of me. Okay, so I was like, and then, so I don't know. I learned like, okay, ain't nobody can trust nobody out here like that, you know? And that was a really important lesson because then I learned, you know, you have to be careful, people. People could get weird. 1 minute, you know, they want to be your friend and all that, and I don't know, so anyway, even like close family members, I don't know, I just be careful like talking about, I think you have to be private. I think that's a huge lesson in life is keeping your level ups to yourself, because you never know who is a surveilling entity around you, who could be listening for all the wrong reasons. You know, there's something here very controversial. They just don't want you to have this fucking level up. Like, ew. Is it like a large sum of money owed to you? I cried a lot. Oh, trust. You know, sometimes, yeah, they would really hurt my feelings. Like, they would really hurt my feelings. And, yeah, I would come home from school really, really sad. Yeah, they were bullying me. They were bullying. That was where, remember? Yeah, that school where they bullied me like that got burned down. Just recently. Yeah. They made me so angry, those kids. They gave me a birthday gift, and then she started to like frame me that like that now she wants it back. And it's like crazy. You gave me a birthday gift and now you want to snatch it back, like a whole weirdo. She was totally like a weirdo. Anyways, many of these children at the school during that time were like completely weird. You know? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I grew up in the Palisades, and there's a lot of like really like, yeah, wealthy kids who are just completely like, they're not raised right. Oh God, I just say it like that. And, yeah, and then my parents, I changed school districts, and then and they followed me. That girl who literally, she gave me like an NSYNC cassette for my birthday. She gave it to me wrapped up. She said, here's your gift. And then later in the day, she started being really mean to me. And then she's like, I want it back. I was like, okay, fucking take it. No, to the point where she went and told her mom. And then her mom even came over and was like, yeah, like, give that back to, I mean, ew. I gotta. Oh, this is too much. Like, ew, like, when the racism, like, fuck off. Fuck off. Like, oh, go fuck yourself. And then my parents didn't like how she was bullying me. Even her mom was a weirdo, yo. I mean, it makes sense, right? Come from somewhere. So they were bullying me, and her mom was being so strange, and then my mom and dad were like, we're taking you out of the school, okay? And the first day of my school, of school at my new district, she's walking down the hallway. I changed the whole city district to get away from these weirdos. Talk about surveilling entities. Yeah. So that's not even the least of it, bruh. That's not even the least of it. You know? So, but, yeah, I remember I would come home from school really fucking angry, you know? So, alright, dolls. Hey, Alex, you wanna come here? Come here, Rachel. Huggy, boy. Whoa. But yeah, so, anyways, you learn about that, like, early on, you know, maybe in life, like, you have these experiences. I'm very grateful I had those experiences, you know? It's like, you don't want to be friends with those people, like, oh, no, we don't want you in our club anymore, actually. Okay, who said I want to be in a club? What the hell? I didn't even, like, they were the ones that came up to me. Oh, we want you to be in our club, we decided. I mean, what the hell? They learned that from the parents, and that just tells you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, wait. Here he goes with his ASMR necklace chewing. Oh, boomer. Yeah, so, I don't know. Going back to it, though, shit. Is skipping, like, some bullshit like that? Like, but this is so very down low. Like, they want to catch you blindsided with that. yeah, and then she's not gonna know, like, we're gonna do this, and then we'll come around, like, saying that, and it's like they don't want to see you, like, winning the bag out here or something. That's what it's, a past life, ancient slave owner vibes. Okay, let's blur. Ow. Right, clicky. Yeah, but they're learning that from their parents for sure. You know, a lot of these kids, you know, their parents are just like these wealthy in the entertainment industry, and many, I mean, there are nice people too there, yeah, but many of them were just like loaded, filthy rich, and the children had so many issues, like, oh my god, yeah. They were all just so terrible spirited children. I mean, you're a kid. They're all about, like, just putting people down and being mean, and yeah, it was better at the other school. It was still same thing. I mean, I was brought up in California, so it's a lot of that, you know, entertainment city, like, yeah, whatever. Anywho, so yeah, like that time I had that crush on that guy, and I wrote him a letter. I said, I feel like you would be a great father, and I wrote him, like, a little love letter. This wasn't, like, I mean, okay, I was very forward, I agree, but, like, yeah, I was very honest. I had a crush on him, and I wrote him that letter, and then they freaking passed the letter around the whole school, and then this girl came up to me and was laughing, and, like, ha 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 ha, we saw the letter, ha 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 ha, and then they were like, yeah, like, you want me to talk to him for you, like, see if you want to know if he has a crush on you too or whatever. I was like, I don't know. And then she comes back. I talked to him. Ha ha. He thinks you look like a monkey. Ha ha. But yeah, we'd be setting our. I mean, yeah, we may be setting ourselves up for that. We may or may not be. But that's what happens. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like no morals, and just like the children are just like unhappy and miserable. Like many of them would be having these tantrums, and it's like, what's wrong? Like, I mean, they come from like, I mean, yeah, you should see their houses, their homes. This was all in the Palisades, yeah, really, really rich kids, but they're so unhappy. It's like we would be thinking that you kind of like you'd be more grateful as well, you know, and stuff, more grateful and grounded and with the ethics and the morals and such, but yeah. But going back to your chart, I feel like that's not a coincidence that we got into that possibly there. You know, people will love to misconstrue what you say. It's like, so stay out of the way of drama wherever there could be drama. This is a situation where you have to be careful about who you trust, what information you give to who. Over time, you know, it's giving like maybe less friends, but more quality friends. And Venus here in the 7th as well, something about this cattiness and people trying to like judge you for your dogmas of life, and maybe just realize like I gotta just shut this shit down and not talk so much. Like, why am I talking so much? Okay, I talk too much to the wrong people at that. I hear like that, maybe, but always, yeah, you know, interpret in your way. Yeah, mean girl energy, totally mean girl energy. Yeah, I'll never forget that day that she told me you're not in our club anymore. Yeah, I remember we were like on this camping trip or something with the school. Anyways, I remember, but then I made the switch. I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn from that. Hey, okay, I never wanted to be in your club. I did cry, but then, yeah, I was like, okay, now I know how that works. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily, like, yeah, mean anything when someone says, like, you are in our club, you know, because, yeah, that's a dangerous path, too, you know. Oh, I'm in the club, now I'm cool, you know. That's something that we gotta be careful for, too. So maybe there's this, like, weird clique energy, cult leaders from past lives here, like, targeting you or whatever. Chiron with the Pluto. Has to do with money, though. I don't know what that's about. You know, necessarily, per se. If you know about this, because, like, maybe at some point there's going to be, like, there's a lump of money that's, like, owed to you, and just be careful. I don't know. If you ever know, like, you got big money coming in, don't tell nobody. Okay. God forbid, like, okay, people just, you never know who's watching you. It's like ancient, like, we talk about this, like, how these ancient slave owners, you know, they come in the form of so many different, you know, your ex-boss could be your ancient slave owner, and it's like, they're trying to just, like, somehow get back to that point with you. Hey, brother. Oh, you're me. You know? So, just keep it on the DL, dumb that shit down, be smart, and, private. I hear that private, especially when it comes to your finances. And they're going to ask you so many questions, you know, how are you doing? How's this? How's that? None of your business, you know? Just say something like, throw them off, you know? Treat them like the pirates they are. You know, don't give them the real treasure map. Don't give them, you know, your real plans as to, your plan for the treasure trove and all that. And that includes as well, you know, whatever you're picking up, maybe even psychically, because some people here, I just see them, it's just so clear. They're literally maybe even ask you certain questions because then they want to like curveball you and like, you know, take your lead, take your client, take your this. And, oh, she said she's like, that's her plan to go there. Okay, we're going to undercut her. We're going to go there first. It's like, yo. You would never imagine these people would be so down and dirty like that. Don't tell them about like your, I don't know, even maybe family wealth or something like that. With the Saturn in the 12th, like they may even try to get into like your, they want to sabotage like marital records or some kind of records, yeah. Don't talk until like you arrive kind of thing. Maybe at some point, you know, down the line, there could even be, you know, I don't know. You never know. You may hit like sudden wealth down the line, or you may, yeah. I just see that, like people trying to take advantage in terms of what is owed to you. All right. Okay, good. You know, okay, good. Yes, so, yeah, because there's something like you could be transmuting. It's like you're taking over, like, the assets of this ancient overlord, like. You reincarnated to, like, take this one, like, dungeon master, wannabe dungeon-ass master down. You could, like, overturn a whole company, and they know that about you. They can see that about you, that you have the potential to do that. So, and they don't like that. Are you in a controversial industry? It's kind of giving like, you know, this is that Leo reading. Do you remember? This person from your past caught sight of your crown. Yeah. Listen, I don't know what you're doing or what you may eventually get involved in, but it's kind of giving like this pharmaceutical. It may not be a bad idea as well to legal up, to get suited legally for whatever you're doing if you start making a lot of money or you start, yeah, I'm seeing something about dollar bills, yeah. Maybe you're talking about something controversial, like something about pharmaceuticals or something like, I see at one point, you know, you may be touching on kind of a sensitive so-called turf. And it's like, that's our turf. She's not gonna take our turf. It's like, go to fucking hell, bitch. Yeah, and this is where you just got to play it so strategically here with the Chiron and the Pluto. It could be someone, yeah, just rebuke it. Oh, your hairstylist? Ow! Hey. Interesting. Yeah, well, that goes to show, you know, maybe some people here just taking shit way too fucking seriously. Maybe, you know, Boober, like, they kind of, yeah, they're okay, so they're surmising. Listen, they're, ow, hey, Alex. Yeah, see, he's all over the evil eye necklace right now, you see? Oh, they're, like, conspiring, like, okay, they want to be smart or some shit. They're trying to be smart, like, going around the back end. They think they're going to, like, throw you off guard or something. They may even send in some fake clientels and put this, like, weirdo Yelp review or something. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm sure you know. This is just something that, it's like, yeah. It's giving like cheesecake shit talk. Cheesecake Factory, you know, date. Shit talking over cheesecake and egg rolls. Something about slumber. It's a slumber party, Mean Girls vibes. So yeah, definitely also just from sheerly picking up on this projected energy. Are they... Did they ever say anything about, like, something legally? Yeah. No, I am seeing that. This is something I think that they're trying to plan, like, indirectly. Yeah. This is something they're talking and, like, kind of chit-chattering little chipmunks under their breath about this. It's like they want to play it smart. Like, all right, guys, here we go. It's like they're sitting there like little master mice. Yeah. They are planning that, yeah. So, she's not going to cheat us out of our bonuses. It's something like that. Listen, yeah, Pluto control. You know, yeah, not a bad idea to legal up. Have they said anything about something legal here? Because there could be something to that end, possibly. Where they're like, I don't know. It's like they want to set you up or frame you or something. She stole our clients. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't know, man. Yeah. Or, I don't know. Yeah, think about it. Because maybe there's something here. You said you took you went solo? She took all our clients. Or she stole our, like, I don't know, man. Not a bad idea, maybe, to just, like, consult, like an attorney, a legal advisor, or something like that. Yeah, which you're entitled to do. Yeah, they're triggered by that. To a private suite. They're triggered, yeah. They're, yeah, your private salon, and because they want you, they want they want to make money off of whatever you're doing, like a whole slave owner. Yeah, you are entitled to doing whatever the heck you want to do. And I feel like instead of letting you go and letting people be, they're trying to, like, reel you back in, and it, yeah, yep. Do you think there'd be any room for legal grounds where they would try to, because there could be, it's all relative, but yeah, like a large sum of money as they see it at stake. Maybe when you left, you know, maybe they're bitter now. It's like, instead of just, like, growing up and doing, you know, they want to, like, yeah, it's giving tit for tat, eye for eye energy. That was mine, I want it back, type of bullshit. Yeah, so, and you can also be very talented at what you do. Yeah, I just think you need to, like, prepare for that. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. You were super chatted on this channel to this day. In history, you guys, y'all, you support this collective, okay? Know that, and you help us continue what we do, and the guides here. You're supporting these portals for truth. Thanks for your support again. On that note, I love you guys, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow, possibly. I don't know. I'd love to do another hour, but we'll go with the flow on it. All right. I'm here in magic. Yeah. Everybody has their, you know, their inherent life's work. That's so sweet, you guys. I love you guys.